The little girls wanted to pet the pooch. Their dad dropped in a 5 and Luna let sticky fingers run through her curly fur. A line for candy formed behind the family. Other kids saw how friendly the big dog was and they wanted to pet her, too. Their parents dropped bills in the jar. Luna's tail never stopped wagging. A few locals stopped by and said hi, but most of the crowd were strangers. No one claimed Luna. No one knew her. People talked to Luke, which made him nervous. Their attention stayed focused on Luna, so he didn't panic. Just like with Cookie. He could think, could talk, when the spotlight wasn't on him. Quite a few police strolled by, looking serious and focused. He wondered if they were searching for somebody. The candy basket emptied as the night wore on and the donation jar filled. The moon climbed higher. A few times, Luke got overwhelmed. Luna grounded him, licking his hand, his cheek. She'd lay her shaggy head in his lap and demand scratches. She was the star of the night, so big and full of life. Luke was happy in her shadow. She read him as if they'd been bosom buddies all their lives. The flow of people trickled to a stragglers. Lanterns went out as booths closed down. Trick-or-treating was over. The crowds thinned out as people left for home. Halloween was finished for another year. Lucas put a lid on the jar and did what he could to clean up. Luna stretched, yawned, then plopped her head in his lap. Right on top of his diaper bulge. The muck inside squelched further up, all the way over his privates towards the top of his diaper. Yuck. Luna. That's my diaper. He scrunched his face up. He was used to heavily soiled diapers, and he didn't mind spending some time in one, but he didn't particularly enjoy it. Right now, all he wanted was to go home, get a hot shower and a clean diaper. Lucas. There's my baby. Rosie slurred as she stumbled into the booth, tripping over her own feet. She almost fell as she bent down and grabbed him in a big bear hug. She kissed his soft cheek. Were you a good baby while I was gone? She giggled. The sour acetone smell of alcohol lingered on her breath. Drunk. Again. Suddenly, the nail polish remover scent of the hot chocolate clicked in his head. Alcohol. He never drank before tonight. His aunt and uncle weren't big drinkers, so he wasn't exposed to alcohol a lot. When Prudence gave him the cup, he'd been emotionally distraught and out of sorts. He hadn't placed the smell right away. Big, stupid baby. Prudence gave him alcohol. Rosie had been drinking alcohol. The suspicion that Rosie was behind this hurt his heart. He didn't want to think his cousin was capable of something this cruel. Prudence was. She was a cruel, heartless monster. Luna whined, cold nose nudging his hand. He smiled. At least I met you tonight. I never want to see Prudence again. I hope she's long gone. Bitter pain and betrayal tinged his voice. Luna whimpered like she'd been kicked. Her tail and ears drooped. He thought maybe his tone upset her. I'm not mad at you. You're a good girl. I'm mad at a very bad girl. He rubbed Luna's curly fur and glanced at Rosie. Two very bad girls.